Showing every.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Hang on one second. I just got to refresh something here.
Yeah, me.
All right, let's see who all we've got in here. And I'm gonna be cheating. I think I need to get my eyes checked. So I'm gonna put my
Yeah,
my
that's
cheaters on.
That's our spring expenditure and project.
Yeah.
We each need to get our eyes done.
All right. I haven't worn glasses in years, so I'm borrowing cheaters here.
Hmm.
All right, so let's see what we got in the house. We got Cato from Norwegian Homestead. Cato, it's awful late at your time, my friend.
Yes, it's the
gonna be
middle of
about
the night.
2 o'clock in the morning over there in Norway.
Wow.
And there's Tiffany from Canadian Family Life.
Nice.
Billy Sutton. Let's see, and here it is. I can't pronounce, I'm not sure the pronunciation of your name, but it's our new friend from Pakistan, Sadikat. I hope I'm saying that right.
Nice.
And his Love the Land Every Day, Ashley.
Wow, good.
Let's see here. There's JR. No theme song today, JR. And there's Troy Sutton. He's a new follower from come over from Sean in Alaska's channel.
Thank you for that.
And there's Peggy Lynn Designs.
Nice.
Good to see you in here, Peggy. And there's Ed from Mountain Mariner.
Yay.
All right. Let me get to the bottom down here, see if there's any more. There's Clint. Good to see you in here, Clint. And there's Susan Gotchi. Everybody's greeting one another. There's Jerry from
Nice.
Butler Family Farms. Good to see you.
Good.
There's Monica. Cato says, haha, almost falling over here now, but I made it.
Wow.
You did. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, I bet.
There's AK Dog Mom 3.
You'll be forgiven if you leave in the middle and take your nap.
Right.
Which is.
There's Sandy Sam. Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom and make sure I don't miss anybody. There's Mike from Red Road Mike's Alaska. Good to see you in here,
hi,
Mike. Did you find that song we were talking about earlier, Mike? Everybody's just chit-chatting back and forth, greeting one another. It's good to see.
I like that.
It's not a problem if you miss a live or two, Peg. It happens. And there's Arlen from AFJ the Third. And it's 63 Clocks, Northern Girl Hobbies. Nice. Joanne Twist. Good to see everybody in here tonight.
Absolutely.
Almost to the bottom. Let's see what JR is saying to Ed here. He's saying, oh, I think I clicked the wrong one.
Oh.
Well, that's what I meant to say.
It
says, seeing the pole in that condition made me sick. That was a lot of work. I haven't watched Ed's latest video. I need to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
I just seen that it came out earlier. I've been doing a lot of stuff around the house the last couple of days, but I haven't really had a chance to really do a whole lot of YouTube. There's P&J. Good to see you, P&J. P&J. Ooh, well, I lost it. This is high. Yeah, hang on. Hi, Rob. Hi, Sarah. Hi, all 29 peeps in the room. Only 13 likes. Don't forget the thumbs up.
Wow.
And there's Ira. How's Ira and Mom doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing good. And there's probably Phyllis from Alaska Cut the Cord.
Good. I'm glad you're better.
And she's on break. And there's John Hogan. Thank you, brother, for making
John.
it. And Mike says, yes, I did. Thank you. I have some drone footage that the music can quit. Uh-oh. No.
Crybaby.
I tried to run him earlier so he wouldn't be doing it. And
outdoors.
It ain't working.
And his crate is somewhere like in the truck.
It's in the snow.
In the snow?
It's over by the barn.
Oh my God.
Hey, Robert Bartman.
Zuby, come here. Come here.
We've been having poor quality cell phone and internet tonight, so hopefully we can make it through this. It's Robert. That's why I didn't get in touch with you earlier.
Good boy.
I tried talking with Hogan earlier, and every time we were talking, every 30 seconds, it was interrupting on the chats.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised the weather live stream never got booted off. And Billy says, "Ooh, I step away for a bit, and now the crowd is here."
Good. Well.
Let's see. Ira says, I enjoyed the train trip and the scenery. How How of a drive are you from the train station? Well, on the train, it's about a 30-minute ride going south to get to our truck. No roads.
No roads. We have a trail from the house
To
to
the train
the
depot.
tracks.
Or to the train tracks, yeah.
And then you just get off at the depot, and then it's a little walk across part of town to get to the truck where he parks it
Yep.
all winter.
Zeus.
Oh.
Peggy.
Mhm.
Peggy says, like kids and phone calls. My dog
Yes.
tries to do the same thing. Yeah, he can
Absolutely.
get bad. I mean, he gets abusive. He'll jump up on me and
Oh, he's rude.
scratch me all up. And there's Cindy Squirrel and Matt AK. Good to
Cindy.
see you both in here. I think I'm almost to the bottom down here. And Mike says he had some internet issues earlier today.
Mhm.
I think it's the weather. And there's Miss Brun. Good to see you, Brun.
Hi, Brown.
And there's Melody and Ryan from My Wild Home. Good to see you in
I
here.
haven't seen you in a while. And are you doing anything? Are you at the? You're not at.
No,
the,
they're not.
no, they're not there.
We're behind on their videos. We get
Yeah,
caught
we
up.
are. We'll catch up. We'll catch up.
We've had a lot going on trying to get stuff done up here.
Mhm.
All right, I think I'm almost to the bottom here. Everybody's just greeting one another. That's good to see. And it's somebody new there. I don't recognize the name. Sindigger? Sindigger? Good to see you.
Yes, welcome.
Zeus, quiet.
Such a
All right, I'm just about to the bottom. Oh, hi, Brian. It's like, what did Kato write? Oh my God. 63 Clocks just gave us our first super chat. Yes, we got to the point where we're monetized for super chats. Thank you, 63 Clocks.
Thank you.
Wow.
You should get a reward, a prize.
That's
sweet.
wow, totally unexpected. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I didn't even know it was activated until earlier today when I got the email information saying that it was up and running. I wasn't even going to even mention it on here.
But thank you. It's affirming.
Yep. And she says, Curmudge Inn AK, a small contribution to support the silent cam videos. I really love the scenery. Beautiful.
Oh,
thank you.
good.
We love it too. That's part of why we're here.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Matt says, yesterday I booked my flights for Alaska trip for July. Very nice,
good.
Matt. Very nice. Make sure you come up and spend a couple of days with us when you come up, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Zeus.
No crying and whining.
Nope.
Zeus didn't do it.
Nope, there we are. We're back.
Hi.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a little strange on the weather here. Why don't you put them on the porch?
I will. Okay, come on. You know where you have to go. Out. Mister.
I got him. Come get him. Ow! Because my arm.
I got him.
You tried to rip my arm off. All right, I think I'm about to the bottom here. Let's see here. Melody and Ryan say, "Hey, you can't believe this when you were driving the other day, Rob. I commented and commented. You never responded. I was like, uh-oh, what has happened?" When I'm driving, Melody, I'm on my cell phone and you see how big they are. I can't always see the comments. And if I'm driving, only time I make a comment or say something about whoever's saying something is if I catch it out of the corner of my eye and I can glance at it quickly. Mostly, I was just trying to show everybody the scenery while I was driving. So if you ask questions, I am truly sorry, guys.
Right.
And if you remember what the questions are, you can ask me now.
You can ask. And we'll figure out an answer.
Right. And Matt says, turns out rental cars in summer in Alaska are expensive. Matt, use
Turo.
Turo.
Yes.
Use Turo, Matt. It's basically people like you and I that rent out their cars, and the prices are usually cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
But getting a rental car in Alaska in the summertime is really hard and expensive.
Mm-hmm.
When we came up here in May of 21,
right.
We did Turo, and it was about half the price of what a car was. And it has an app, and you can actually go through and pick out what kind of car you want. I mean, I've seen Mercedes on there for $100 a day. Yeah. You know, I've seen nice old Land Rovers for, yeah, we got trucks. But they had Land Rovers, all kinds of stuff on there that were decent priced. Mm-hmm. So greeting one another.
And they're real people from real towns
Yep.
and real places.
And
Alaska.
Brun says, I've got a new headset and trying out, so tuning in volume, etc. I'm a techno grandma now.
Yay.
We are north of the town of Talkeetna, Alaska.
Mhm.
We're about 14 miles north of town, maybe another mile after that because we had to take a trail up to the property.
Mhm. It's a charming town. It is a tourist town, but it's really cute.
Yep. It is definitely a tourist town, but that's how they make all their money here,
And
too.
it shows off the talents of people. I mean, there are native crafts, true,
Lot of-
honest,
lot
to
of
goodness,
local crafts.
a lot of local crafts people who've lived here all their lives to a couple of months.
Yep. And My Wild
A lot
Home
of
says,
talent.
it turned out that YouTube blocked us from commenting this entire weekend. It was unreal.
Wow.
Why would they do that?
Why?
That makes no sense,
You of all people who are incredibly polite and charming.
right?
I don't understand.
And 63 Clark says, it's my pleasure. Thank you both so much. Well, we
Wow.
appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
A milestone.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting closer to the monetization point, but it's not something I really want to talk about. I mean, it's not really relevant to us. It's just an added bonus for being on here with you guys.
Yes. And he does this. It's a break from the heavy work
Yeah, this
and intellectually
it gives me
stimulating.
something to do aside from busting my hump around here doing stuff.
Mhm.
And Northern Girl says, I'll be listening and have a few things to do. Not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Cato says, congratulations on monetization. Well, we're only
Oh,
partial monetization,
right.
but that's fine too.
It's fine. It's step one.
Brown is saying hi to Clinton. How are you doing? And P&J says, hey, Jerry and Susan, Beltran, I'm good to see you again. Yep.
Yes. Yes.
And Robert Bartman says, that was a great shot of Denali. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got some really good photos of
It's-
Denali.
Yeah. I got one of the full moon last winter.
As it was going
And
over Denali.
It was right over practically the summit of Denali, and it was exquisite.
Yep. And Brun says, how did you go with your traps? Nothing yet right now, but we've been
Nope.
having snow, so I think that's kind of deterring the critters from going around.
Lots of, well, not lots of snow, but not relatively speaking.
Right. And Jerry says, just a bit rough, not too bad. Yeah, we locked up for a
Mhm.
second here, Jerry, so I'm glad it wasn't bad. And My Wild Home's greeting Tiffany. And if you guys have questions, make sure you give us thumbs up. Let's see if it does it. And we'll make sure we get to your question.
Mhm.
And Matt says, and I try to skip over all the greetings of everybody in between. If I see you come in, I will greet you. If I don't greet you, pipe up and say something. I have no problem greeting you.
Absolutely.
Matt says, we finally had some snow in Utah. It's going to be snow for the next week or so every day. Nice. There you go, Matt.
Yeah. We're finally getting some snow. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, Phyllis says it's super foggy in Willow right now.
Oh, really?
Wow. What's your temperature down there, Phyllis? We're at 28.9 up here. Matter of fact, where's my banner? My banner is not showing. There it is. It was 29.8 when I typed it in, but it's at 28.9 now, so it's actually changed a little bit. Everybody's greeting everybody still. I'm just trying to get ahead. And P&J says, hi, Adam and Phyllis. See you at your place later. Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely happy hour time.
Yes, happy hour.
Brun said,
I love that.
Brun says, sometimes in Australia, it's cheaper to buy an old car with for a month holiday than to rent. Oh, God, that's horrible.
That's a lot of rental money.
And Ed says, clearing up right now, 24 degrees on the mountain right now.
Wow.
Hopefully the northern lights come out tonight. It's supposed to be
I
perfectly
hope
clear.
so.
I hope so. I haven't checked our weather.
Absolutely.
Let me check it real quick, see what it's forecast.
And a treat for you to be home.
Yeah, it's actually
on the
supposed to clear up
mountain.
here too.
Oh, I hope you get light.
Well, it's saying it's clear now, but
it's not.
I call BS because it's not.
Well, it's you can see clouds.
Well, yeah,
It's
I can
not-
see clouds. It's not clear.
It's not totally white out.
All right, let's see here. And hey, there's JD from SC. How you doing? good to see you. Everybody's greeting Adam and Phyllis and Cindy, and everybody's greeting one another. That's good.
That's nice.
We like when everybody greets one another. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
trying to skip over all the ones
Mhm.
with anybody doing in between each other because I don't want to get too far behind like I already am with the chats. I'm already only halfway down the chat, but keep going. I'll catch up sooner or later.
Yeah. And it seems like a party when your friends get together and
Yes.
have a good time. And that's the feel we like about this.
Yes. Let's see.
For our social life.
Yep. You are definitely our social
it.
life, guys.
Mhm.
Oh, there it is. Okay. It wasn't working for a second. Matt says, I'd love to come for a visit in July if I can. We can chat about it when I'm up there in a couple weeks. I only have a week in July and want to do a lot of scouting, a lot of land scouting. Don't blame me, Matt. We'll figure something out. Even if we got to come into town and hang out with you. Ruby says, congrats. Robin, Sarah, well deserved. Thank you very much. And Ed says, new snow machine should be delivered at 10 hour, basically 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Excellent. They're going to drop it on a
yeah, they're going to bring it on. Ed, you going to get that on video?
It's always fun to get helicopter drops on video.
Ashley says CFL. Not sure what that means, but it's okay.
I don't know.
And Clint's greeting Ed. And there's Scott's life. Good to see you here, Scott. Glad you made it.
You did. You made it.
And Cindy Signiger says, that's cool. I'm in Moonville, Alaska. Where's that at? I'm not sure where that is. And if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm truly sorry.
And in winter, I don't get off this hill.
Yeah, she stays here.
I stay
and
home.
Those that don't know or didn't see the live, I was in town for a couple of days.
Yep.
Getting a little bit of supplies, things like that. The snow pole has not changed really, P&J. It went up to 4 feet, then it went down to 3 feet, then it went down to 2 feet, back up to 3 feet. We're back down to about 2.5 feet.
Yeah, I was waiting for grass to be popping up.
Right? It's been crazy.
Been a strange winter.
And Jared says, do a live feed of the delivery, right?
Yes, do.
P&J asking about the snow pole.
Yeah. I thought about it this afternoon. I was shoveling the trail, the path from the house to the moose coffin where we have our freezers. And it's lower instead of higher.
Yep. Billy says, hi, Ed. Looking forward to video of the wicked looking beast, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a nice sled.
That's going to be amazing.
And no other girl, Javi says, love the crafts.
Ah.
And Kata says, thank you for your sub, Cindy Squirrel. Yep.
Yay.
And there's Bill from, well, now it's My Alaska.
Yeah.
Good to see you here, Bill. John Hogan says, the live view. Oops, hang on. The live view is a great thing to watch, especially for us Southerners, right, John?
Yes.
And I know you want to be back up here, Hogan.
Yes, he does.
And Susan says she liked the train video. I'm glad you did.
Yeah. The train is fun.
Yes, we love the train.
It's a lifeline for one thing.
We have issues every now and then when it's running late. Like right now, they're behind on deliveries for the Tundra trucks, so we're waiting on our fuel.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of fuel coming up later this week. And Brun says, Sarah, any new craft projects coming up for you? There's always some.
We're going to be working on the upstairs. It was going to be the guest room, but now it's going to be my craft room. And right now my craft room is in the bedroom on a table and it's pretty crowded. What I've been doing instead is working on the puzzle from hell. When Rob leaves to go to town, I don't worry about, housekeeping so much. And I opened this puzzle and it's got a gazillion donuts on it. And I usually can finish one while he's gone. Well, he's been home, 2-3 days, and it's not done yet. It's in the kitchen on our stainless wheel table that he uses for everything. So eventually, I think I'll be making paper, but I've got to wait till summer to collect some of the natural materials that
Well,
the paper
somebody's
will be
saying
made
that-
of.
Okay.
So
It looked like
long answer.
yeah.
Sorry.
Jerry says we always try to come here. We like to support Curmudge, and we
Oh,
appreciate that, Jerry.
thank you.
Monica says, well, let's all get out and go back into a new chat with them. Yeah, I think you had the
did it
little
go
hiccup
funny?
I had for a few
Mhm.
minutes ago. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are all still here. It's
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
43, so you must be.
Good.
Everybody's greeting one another.
Mhm.
And PJ told Northern Girl, great short today. Yep.
Mhm. Mhm.
Everybody's greeting one another.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question, I think. Let's see. JR says, is it a lot of snow compared to total in June? It is a
Well,
lot of
yeah,
snow compared to total in
June.
June, right?
Mhm. But compared to previous years, it's like nothing.
All right. Monica, try to refresh your browser if you're still having a problem.
Mhm.
On my end, it said 0 that their live had ended. Well, that's weird.
Oh dear.
Did
it
you come
didn't
back? I
end.
see it now. Okay,
Okay.
she's in.
Good.
Good.
Welcome back.
And PNG says, woke up to 6 inches of snow Sunday, melting already. Ooh,
Yeah.
fun.
Yep.
Bill says the fog rolled in about an hour ago. Well, we don't get much fog up on the hill. We get it down by the tracks.
Down by the tracks, yeah.
And Cindy says crystal clear out right now, so that means it's really cold.
Yes, that's true.
Not here. It's 28.5. It's dropping a little bit.
But I remember the way that works from living in upstate New York. I mean, when that's cold, it's cold.
Yeah.
It bites.
All right. So I wasn't going to say anything unless I hadn't talked to the person about this before, but I did get to meet Ed on Friday night. I got to sit down. I had a burger and a beer with Ed down in
See
town.
this face? It's all green with envy.
We had a really, really nice conversation. I think we were sitting there probably about what, 2 hours, Ed, I think.
Wow, nice.
It was rather nice to be able to sit down and talk with somebody that, that I admire
Yes.
on what they do, not just with his videos, but being a sailor, he's out on the water all the time. So I kind of admire that with him.
You're not going.
No, I'm not going.
I can't run the place by myself.
Nope.
I just can't.
Phyllis says it's 18 degrees out.
Oh, we're 29 or is it 28?
We're at 28.5. It's gone down a little bit.
Wow.
And Peggy says freezing rain here and now and 36 degrees. Ooh. Sandy, early happy hour. Or happy hour is early. Yep, it is.
It is.
Don't mind me if I do.
Yeah, we usually don't start happy hour until 5:30 or 6.
5:36, but for the lives we go a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Sourdough says, is it just me or is it really lighter outside? I'm just overly optimistic. Maybe no, it's actually we're staying lighter a little longer. Of course, because we're gaining daylight. But
the solstice has passed, so we've passed the shortest day.
We have noticed that recently too, that it's not as dark at 4:30 as it was a week and a half ago.
True. Yep, very true.
Mike says 26 degrees at the homestead, partly cloudy and sunny here. Hey, doing better than us, that's for sure.
Not much sun.
P&J's greeting Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain. Billy's greeting Peggy. Matt says to Bron, it used to be that way in Alaska too. I worked with several people at the time that would buy a car in the summer and then they flip it after the season. Yep. We used to see that down in Florida at times too. John's got some good deals on that. Well, actually, no, I think that was somebody that lost somebody that he got a Cadillac from. His son's first car was a really nice Cadillac. I was envious of Dylan.
What was big car I had when I was still working? You don't
No,
know.
I don't know. I didn't know. I met you after you retired.
After I retired, yeah.
Mike says the temperatures feel like they are dropping. Oh yeah, Crown Vic's a good car. I've had a couple of those. And Brun says, any plans to visit Adam and Phyllis for another live in the greenhouse? Oh yeah, you'll see lots of lives with us with them.
In summer, oh yeah.
Summertime, yeah, we'll do some pop-ups when we're hanging out with them. Of course, if they allow us to. But we'll always, if we're in town, we're always going to stop by and see Adam and Phyllis. That's just, it's become a pattern with us. I did see Adam for a few minutes over the weekend when I was in town, but it was briefly because I had stuff to do.
Yeah, and Phyllis was sick. She's better now.
Yeah.
She's back at work and she's doing just fine. And we're glad.
Yep. And Monica says, come on, it ain't working. There we go. We have horrible storms over here right now and all day. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh.
Everybody's greeting one another still. All right, let's see. It's particularly cloudy, 5 inches of snow, or
Wow.
5 inches of snow last night and 20 degrees for now. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look
Wow.
up where that was or where you're at. Send me the name again. I'm curious. 35 degrees in Western PA, says AK Dog Mom.
Yeah.
Going to be in the mid 40s and windy tomorrow. Ooh, nice.
Western PA.
Yep.
I have a friend in Huntingdon. She taught and is now retired. She taught at Huntingdon College. It's fairly west.
Yep.
For Pennsylvania.
Billy says Monica's weather is moving in on us now. Bad Monica, LOL.
She didn't do it on purpose.
Mike says, wow, I'm sitting here mostly listening and you keep cutting in and out.
Oh dear.
Anybody else having audio problems, or is it Mike?
It's probably us because
it's hard to say because it's not lagging on here, and usually it'll lag here first. So it's hard to say. And Miss Brun is dropping some links. Thank you, Brun.
Thank you, Brun.
And Susan says to Matt, I'm so happy that we got snow, 1.5 feet. Very nice, woo-hoo. Susan. And it says it's a private area close to Cooper Landing. Oh, okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice.
Bill says, I see you don't have the wrench anymore besides the side of the name. Figure that out later. And there's Miss Alone. How are you doing?
Hi, Alone.
Hi, everyone. I am just popping in to say hi. Can't stay as I have some work taking place on the property today. Nothing major, but needs my attention.
Oh, yes.
Have fun tonight. We will.
Yes,
thank you for stopping in, Alone.
Supervise.
Yep.
It is your place.
Susan Gacci says, or Matt says to Susan Gacci, I forgot where you are at here. That's a lot. That's a lot for this area or this year. Last year would have been almost normal. And P&J says the Brun, maybe something might fall, but we have nothing aside that can blow away, right? Arlen says, I used Turo in August on my AK trip, 2016 4Runner, 9 days with 1,600 miles, $2,000. Host Nathan was awesome. Nice. That's not a bad price. Depending on the time of year, you can get it for cheaper or you can get it for more. Because I know when we actually moved here in August of 21, we had a Toro for about 4 days while we waited. While we waited for Snowball to get here, and I think it only cost us about $300-400. But that's just the season winding down as well.
Right. Yeah, and we were in a little rental cabin then.
Yep. And 63 Clock says, hello, Alone. Good to see you. Friend Alone in remote Alaska. Everybody's greeting Alone.
Yay.
AK Dog Mom. P&J. Yes, calling for up to 50 mile per hour gusts. Ooh. And it's Cato saying hello to Alone. Everybody's chatting back and forth. That's good. And Billy says, hi to Alone. Sorry, good to see you. Sorry you can't stay.
But understand. Absolutely.
And J&D from SC says, is a rental booked for the summer yet? We've only got one full booking right now, and there's 2 more in the works. And those are in February. Actually, believe it or not.
Actually, February is amazing. We're hoping there's more snow than now.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was up to above the window.
February can be a really snowy month for us up here.
But who knows this year?
You never know.
You never know.
Arlen says to Alone. My finger's moving too quickly, so it's not clicking all the way. Sorry, guys. Good evening. Hope you are doing well and staying warm. Yes, we all hope she is.
Yes.
And Ed says, I'll certainly get some video of the helicopter slinging
Yes.
loads tomorrow. There you go. What all you getting
All
brought up
right.
is, Ed, besides the snow machine? You getting fuel drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany, I understand you're not feeling well, so don't worry about hanging out in
No,
the chat.
don't worry.
You know, you can lurk.
Mhm.
JR is saying that he hopes she feels better. And Monica says to PJ, somehow our small city, the weather usually hits bad all around us, but misses us. Thank God, right?
That's how our
That's
house
how this
is.
area is right here. We'll
Yeah.
see snow all around us sometimes, or rain, and sometimes we're bone dry.
Mhm.
I mean, I was down at the tracks last fall, and I was getting pea to grape size hail down there,
Mhm.
and up here at the house, it was nothing.
Nothing.
And
And
it's a
it's
mile away.
almost always warmer here than every place else we know about. It's
Yep.
very seldom colder.
It's 63 clocks, puzzle from hell.
No, yeah, that's what I
Funny,
called it.
Sarah. Some of the
Mhm.
puzzles are so hard.
Oh, this one's awful.
I try to buy Sarah a couple puzzles a year. She likes the
Oh,
what are those called?
those
The
beautiful wooden ones
wingdings,
with
just like that.
oh,
Yeah, they're wood, and you can actually take little pieces out that are shaped
and
like animals and set them
they're
aside.
just charming.
And you can actually do, like, once you put it together, you pull the animals out and you can decorate around on a board
Mhm.
and glue it on there.
They're really lovely.
Yeah.
I have done a couple of them and they're fun, but I haven't actually finished them off to display. Usually I wouldn't display a puzzle.
Yeah.
Just
But
quirky
some
that
of
way,
these are
but
just
these
that
are
nice.
so nice.
Yeah.
And they're wooden pieces, which makes them just that much nicer.
And
I'm a
there's
spoiled brat, you know.
Yeah, she is. And there's my friend Danielle from Summerfield Draft Horses. Good to see
Hi,
you, Danielle.
Danielle.
She says, "Hey, you two."
How's Monday?
She says, "Hey, you two. Sorry, I'm late, but wanted to pop in. I was out on our town's meeting. Not a problem,
Oh.
Danielle.
Isn't Monday the new horse?
Yep, Monday's the
Yeah.
new horse, and
Yeah.
Yoda actually went to a new home. The
Oh,
donkey.
really? The donkey went to a new home. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes that's a good thing.
P&J is thanking Brun for sharing the link, and Jerry says 46 now. Rob, woohoo!
Ooh,
We go up and down,
we do.
and that's cool."
Mhm.
And Brun says to Monica, "I really like the drive through your town. Do it again soon." Yes, definitely. I
Mhm.
did see it. I didn't leave any comments on it, unfortunately. I was on my phone, and
Oh,
sometimes my phone's a
charming.
pit to type on.
Nice.
Sindinger, Ruby is in Washington State.
Ah,
And Danielle says, thank you for the plug to Ashley. Yes, thank you, Ashley. And Peggy Lynn says, what is the total so far now that you are currently have, but total all around? Total snow's around 8 feet so far, but like I said, it's melted down to about 27 inches right now.
yeah. It doesn't seem like much at all.
Yeah. There are places where it is deeper in the shadows of the hills.
Mhm.
When I was out setting traps earlier, I went up to my waist.
Ah.
I stepped off my trail. I beat in there,
Mhm.
and I went poop. I'm like, oh.
Uh-oh. And the other thing is he shoveled the roof off the machine shop the other day, and it made it impossible for me to get to the freezer where the freezers are. So I went out today and I shoveled steps into the part of the snow that was really, really hard, and then got down almost. I mean, it's probably only about a foot deep
Yeah.
on the rest of the way. It
There-
doesn't even cover the steps.
There
to
are
the
times a year where
places.
instead of stepping down, we've got to take a couple steps up.
up.
2022 was the worst, where coming
Mhm.
out of the little cabin, we had to take 5 steps up to get to the
Mhm.
trail. And it's
Yeah.
usually you step down about 7-8 inches onto the
Right.
onto the dirt or
Right.
to the rock
The rock
pavers.
pavers, yeah.
And then going 6-7 steps up. So you're talking, about 3 to 4 feet up. And
Yeah.
Brun says, "Hi, it's now Tuesday here. I
Wow, Tuesday.
baked
Yay.
for my old parents. Now have to go drive and visit them."
Oh,
Not a problem, Brun.
nice.
Tell them we said hi. I'm sure you'll put us on the tube. We always do.
That's a nice thing to have to be able to
Yes.
do.
It's good to still have them with you.
Yeah.
And Matt says to Susan, "Oh yeah, you're up a lot higher than over there." Yep.
Mhm.
And Brun says, "I'll be listening
Oh,
while I driving." And that's good, Brun. Just be careful driving,
yes,
okay?
careful.
And Monica says, "Unfortunately, no happy hour for me. I've had migraines all night and
Oh,
all day." Oh, I'm
no.
sorry, Monica.
Oh, That's got to be really bad.
Yep. And Ed says, nice meeting you too, Rob. I was pretty out of it with work and travel and my logistic mess. Yeah.
Mhm,
No, Ed,
yeah,
you were fine.
you were.
I mean, conversation was good. You know, we learned a lot about each other.
That's a
You
good
know, had a good beer.
Mhm.
And a really good burger. If anybody ever comes up to Talkeet and you go to Latitude, get the Latitude burger. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Norwegian, a little bit late for happy hour over here. Yeah, it's
A little bit.
2:30 in the morning, I believe your time, Kato.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you're still here.
amazed and
But I appreciate your
honored.
support, brother. I
Yes,
really do.
yes.
63 clocks. Let me see here. It says, hate to hear it. Feel better soon, Monica. Yes, definitely.
Do. Poor dear.
PNG says, ugh, so sorry, Monica. That sucks. I
Mhm.
understand how that feels. Yep.
I advise people to stay away from people. I have not been really sick.
No, we avoid people.
We avoid people at not all costs, but
You know,
and
as much
'cause
as
we had-
possible. I
yeah,
mean,
in real life.
yeah, especially this time of year when most people getting snotty.
Yeah,
You know.
and feel awful.
Hey, and there's Miss Amy Curry. Good to see you in here.
Hi,
Says hi to
Amy.
everyone. Hope you're geared up for the Arctic blast coming this week.
Mm.
We're not getting it. You are.
Yeah.
We live it, but we've actually been pretty warm. It's actually
We
finally
have.
dropped down to 27.9. And Monica Lynn says, well, thank you, 63 clocks. It's finally better as of 1 hour ago. I'm just tired and drained now. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, poor dear.
JR, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Jimmy Buffett. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
And
I always think
on
of
that
that.
note.
Notice my Manhattans are now bright pink.
I brought
I
cherries
have
back.
cherries. Yay. I put a little juice in there. Sweetens them up.
Oh yeah, John and Angie, his wife, are fighting the
Oh, the
flu. It's
flu.
really bad for them.
Awful.
It's horrible. I feel bad for my brother.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
of course his wife.
Oh, yes. Well.
Don't shoot me, Angie. I know you're listening.
Oh, I can't wait to meet her.
Oh, you will. John, you got to drag her up here.
Mhm.
Everybody's greeting Amy.
Yeah.
P&J says, don't forget to give Rob and Sarah a thumbs up. Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you for the reminder. And I forget it. And it does help the algorithm. So
It
please
does.
try to
It's
if
nice
you
of
can.
you. Mhm.
And if you ever get a chance to share it out or share any of our videos out to your friends, let us know and just do it.
Mhm. And hope they enjoy them.
Yep. Monica's telling John she hopes he gets better.
Mhm.
A few people are.
Mhm.
And 68 Sourdough says, solid here, no lag. Okay,
Oh,
so it's just
good.
probably different people's stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, and 63 clocks, no audio problems on my end. That's good to
Oh,
know.
good. Thanks for the info.
JR, better now. No issues here from Clint.
Good.
Jerry says, it is not on my end. Everything is good. Okay, that's good
Yay.
to know as well. Billy, no problem here. P&J says, Rob, only once here. Did you hear you buffered? Okay, that's good.
Good.
It might be getting better because it looks like the snow has stopped. So we're probably
Yes,
going
it
to start
does.
getting better signal now.
And the sky is kind of bluish, even at this hour.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Ed says, I keep losing the live feed. I just backed out and clicked the link again.
Ah,
Yep.
good.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just, YouTube being silly or your different network services being silly.
Or snow.
Yep. B&J's asking Brun how was Australia today. Mike says that was a few minutes ago. Now it's glitching.
Oh,
Not glitching so far.
Good.
Good. JR says to Mountain Mariner, that is probably Rob. Rob is hanging on the bandwidth, hogging all the bandwidth on the tower.
Tower.
Nope, I don't have a tower. I'm using
Nope.
Starlink.
Starlink, yeah.
Ashley says to Hogan, hope you feel better soon. Danielle says, now that everyone is talking about the weather, the storm coming in tonight may have 50-mile-an-hour gusts, and the country is closed all school. The county is closed all school.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bill says he only lost his
fast.
feet for a
That's
few
hard wind.
seconds.
Oh.
Amy says, hi, Billy, Monica, Rushing Wind Mountain. I had to turn off Ed's newest video to get on the live.
Aw.
Sorry, Ed, but I
Aw.
shared it to my niece who loves whales and marine life. Well, you can always go back and finish watching
we
it
can
too, Amy.
finish later. Sure. At your convenience.
Yep. Bill says people book in the winter to see the Northern Lights. Yeah, the train
Oh,
was
yeah.
packed when I came home on Saturday.
Yeah.
There was probably, a few hundred people in the train.
Wow.
Susan says it spins and pops right back in a few seconds. Rob,
good.
you're good. Okay, good.
Good.
Let's see. P&J says, oh, I forgot she's driving Brunfree. Yeah, she
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
And Ed says to Amy, the video will still be there after the live. Jerry
it
says
will.
he's got to go, but he'll keep it running. Thanks, Bill. Or Jerry,
Oh.
sorry.
Thanks.
I appreciate that. I was looking at Bill's comment next. He says there's no wrench here. But we'll figure it out. JR says, Curmudge. Buy her a puzzle of a polar bear in a blizzard. I keep her busy for a day or two, right?
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Because I have big frying pans and they're heavy and I'll wind up getting smacked in the head.
Oh, no. But what happens is I put them on the table and they're in the way.
Yeah, my
It's hard to cook
my
around
table I
them.
usually roll out on my dough, which you're gonna have that mood for tomorrow if I'm gonna be doing dough.
I may have to give up the puzzle.
No, I'll
It's-
figure it out. I don't have to, I can do it on the other table.
Maybe.
Ashley says, don't forget the thumbs up, people. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
And Danielle says, yep, Yoda has his own herd of goats and mini cattle to protect. That's good.
Good.
That's good. I'm glad you found Yoda a place to go.
Excellent. They're funny critters, donkeys.
Yeah.
Funny.
And Jerry's going to eat his dinner. Not a problem, Jerry. Enjoy.
Yep.
Tell Susan we said hi and bye.
Yep.
And there's Tony from Mitchell's in Alaska. Good to see you in here, Tony.
Hi.
And Susan says, Sarah, have you tried diamond art?
No, I don't know what it is. You're
Nor do
going
I.
to tell me? Diamond art.
Everybody's greeting Tony
Hmm.
and saying hello to Danielle.
I've tried a lot of things. Mostly I was a potter. And then
Hey, Tony. Our cabin in the woods.
and I did most recently books and a little bit of felt. Felt
Yep.
works nicely up here.
Yes, it does.
You need
I keep trying to get her to make me a fedora, but she hasn't done it yet.
I haven't done it. The hat I made was so discouraging.
I think it's funny looking at
It
you.
is funny looking as can be, but I'll tell you, it's the one I wear. It's lightweight and it's warm. It just has this long,
I'm going to go get it.
oh, it's a scream. So, and I've also, I do encaustic, which didn't work very well in Florida because it melts in the car when you try to transport it. And the wax, it's wax, painting with wax. So here he comes with his hat. This is why I gave up felting.
It was the first try,
Yes,
and she's ready to give it up because it didn't come out the exact way she wants.
it didn't.
She's a little bit of a perfectionist.
Only a
I
little.
told her to keep on going, and I would be careful how you
But-
do that because if you pick it up, Zeus is going to get one of your puzzle
Oh,
pieces.
yes, he is.
Zeus
but-
likes to munch on puzzle pieces.
I thought he had outgrown it because he's a grown-up dog now, but one went on the floor and it's chewed up.
His name is Hoover for a reason.
Hmm.
And Ruby's,
I can embroider,
yeah, she did embroider. It looks
little
cute.
embroider, and I wear it hard,
Yep.
but it's fun.
Ruby says, well said. We just stay on our mountaintop and go into town to get groceries. Robin's all right.
Absolutely.
Best way to do it.
That's the way.
And Danielle says, it's 8:30 here in movie time. Glad to have caught you. Glad you have your cherries now, Sarah.
Yes,
I love
thank
you
you.
both. We love you too, Danielle.
Thank you.
Tell the hubby we said hi. And give the ponies a couple extra sugar cubes for us
Yes.
or
A bite
carrots.
of apple, whatever you give them.
Yep. JR says the creeping crud in Portland, Oregon, and headed south. And it's time for a hermit again. Hermit to be a hermit again.
Oh,
my
yes, hermit's
I have the
good.
glasses on. I'm looking too quickly and reading too fast of what's happening. I'm sorry.
Hermit is a good thing.
And Jerry from Butler Family Farms saying thank you to P&J. And let's see. Amy says, those drinks look good. I think a Caesar sounds good with ribs and
Oh,
on a
yeah.
pretzel bun. Ooh,
That
for
does sound
dinner.
good.
Started with Swedish fish for dessert.
I haven't had a
I've got
Caesar
Swedish
salad
fish in the
a
closet.
long time. Oh, yep, you too. Mm.
And Jerry says he'll be back later. You're going to keep it running. Not a problem, Jerry. Go eat.
Absolutely. Sustain your strength.
Yep. Actually, laughing at Amy Curry about Swedish fish. I don't laugh at the Swedish fish, actually. They're good. I try to keep a couple bags on hand, but I start eating them, and then Zeus is like, where is he still from?
Yeah. Did you notice it's quiet in here?
Yeah.
He's not whining and crying and barking. Here he comes. Look out, guys.
Hopefully he behaved. Oh, hi.
You're right.
Come here, Zeus. Zuby. Come say hi.
Say hello to the people
Your fans want to say hi.
because you're so cute. He's a daddy's boy.
See? Nope, I'm out of here.
Off he goes.
It's camera shy.
You're right. He's not anything shy.
No.
Oh, and he's gonna squeak.
Yep, that's okay. He can squeak as long as he's not barking at us or jumping on me.
Right.
P&J
He doesn't
says,
jump on me. I taught him early.
Yep. P&J says, hi again to Jerry at Butler Family Farm. Thought you were eating dinner, LOL. Good to see you. Goat shirt short was awesome. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did see that earlier. JR says, to us, your upload bit rate has doubled recently. Good. That means it's clearing up. Jerry says, I think it was ready. I was wrong again. Don't say that too loud that you're wrong.
Never
Susan will
wrong.
say, I'll remember that.
Mm.
And this KT, I'm new here. Are you in
Welcome.
Talkeetna? We are actually north of Talkeetna by about 14 miles or so.
Up the tracks.
Yep, we're up the tracks from Talkeetna. And there are no trails, no roads to our place. It's whistle stop train, helicopter, or boat. And we don't have a boat and we don't have a helicopter.
No.
And is Lee Bachelor? Good to see you here, Lee. Watching from Maine.
Wow. Good.
Everybody's greeting KT. Ashley's telling, yes, welcome to KT. Yes, Talkeetna.
Mhm.
All Abilities Homestead. Good to see you in here. Sorry you're late. That's okay.
That's all right.
You're not late. You're precisely on time. You made it on the time you made it in at.
Mhm.
If you were here at this last second, you made it in. That's all that matters. Everybody's greeting one another.
Nice.
Sarah, do you crochet? I
do not. My grandmother taught me to knit, and I learned that early, and I used to be able to knit sweaters and whatever I needed. I can't crochet. My grandmother tried, and all I can do is a string, and you cannot do much with a crocheted string. So the short answer is no.
Everybody's greeting all abilities. And Lee says, hello, right back at y'all.
Mhm.
Susan Gotchi says, diamond art, kind of like paint by numbers, but it uses color sequins that are small with really beautiful pictures. Oh, I've never seen that.
Sounds interesting, but I have a little bit of trouble following directions and doing what I'm told.
No comment.
So I'm more independent, and my work tends to have a narrow audience. Like the hat, not everybody would love that hat.
That's right. I keep telling her try to keep making more.
I will do it.
I told her she's
when
gonna
we get my
if she
studio
has to
done.
make me 10 fedoras, that's fine. So she makes the right fedora. Come on, get with the program, lady.
Oh, I will. I will.
Oh.
Right now, I'm having so much fun just being on this mountain. I'm never bored.
All Ability says, I love the hat. Don't give up. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
It is funny.
JR's going to get coffee. Go get the coffee, JR.
Yay,
What kind of coffee you drink, JR?
Hmm.
Don't tell me decaf.
Oh, God.
That's not coffee.
Or instant.
Let's see here.
I made that hat. I covered it with a black shirt.
Everybody loves your hat.
And made it into a witch's hat and had Rob take my picture with a broom. When I was little, I made brooms out of straw tied with baler twine to a stick. And I made another one and sent the picture to people on Facebook.
Yep.
John Hogan said I was a witch with a broom because I swept the whole time he was here.
Yep. And there's Kevin from Tuber Chat. If you don't know Tuber Chat, you need to check them out. Ashley, please drop Kevin's link for me. Tuber Chat is a place to go to meet other YouTubers and grow your YouTube channel, and it has helped us dramatically.
Tremendously.
Jerry from Butler Family Farms tell you, P&J will tell you. That's how I met Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain.
Absolutely.
And a few others. I mean, it's a great way to network, to meet other YouTubers and help grow your channel.
And make friends.
Yep. You know, and aside from, you know, being in the chat and doing it, you know, Kevin has a wheel and it spins, and he'll pull people up and, you know, not pull them up, but pull up their channels and talk about their channels a little bit. And he gives a nice insight into your channel real quickly. And, you know, and if you have other questions, I mean, I've messaged him on Facebook multiple times and he's answered my questions really, really quick. He's a great guy, and he does a great thing for people on YouTube.
Anybody want to whiny dog? With squeaky dogs? Oh no! Don't wind him up.
Come here.
Don't wind him up.
Sit. I'm just gonna sit here and scratch him.
Okay.
Lisa's. Oh, I like it. It looks like a pixie fairy hat. Exactly.
It does.
I called her a pixie hat or an elf hat.
Elf hat.
In one of the videos, I think it was a Christmas Day video. I knocked it over and I called it the elf hat.
Yep.
He's going to go out front. He just ran to the front door. If you want to do it. Thank you for sharing it out, Kevin. I appreciate that. I actually did already drop his link. Thank you. I'm behind a little bit, and I'm sorry, guys. Everybody's greeting Tuber Chat. Clint says, "Uh-oh, Tuber Chat is back. They put me in timeout before." No, that's not the robot. Who put you in timeout was, I think, one of the bots I was using before there, Clint. Tuber Chat is an actual person, not a robot. I mean, Kevin from Tuber Chat is greeting a bunch of people. Good. P&J is saying hello to Tuber Chat. It's great to see you. Butler Family Farms is greeting Kevin from Tuber Chat as well.
Nice.
So it's 63 clocks. Kevin's greeting a bunch of others. And see, Susan says, "Oh my goodness, Sarah, that's so cute. Don't give up. That's how I was crocheting, and now I love it. Didn't realize I was a little OCD. Yeah, right. And she's the same way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she can do some good stuff. Sometimes she just gets frustrated, and I got to ride her a little bit. She'll go back to doing it, and then it starts coming out nice. You know, that's why I keep trying to do me hat. I think next time I go into Anchorage, I'll have to see if that sleeping dog antique shop has the other hat forms.
Form, yeah. For the I bought a form for the head part, but I didn't buy the brim part.
Yeah.
And it could still be there, because who knows?
Jerry says, but he is a good boy. He just wants to be part of everything. He does.
He does. He wants to be the middle of everything.
Yeah, he wants to be the center of attention. But that bark, I mean, he starts it before I've even had a sip of coffee sometimes. Right. And he just wants to play.
I had him trained before we moved in together to not bark and to not jump on me.
This has only been going on for about 4 months now.
Really? It's brand new. He's a spoiled brat.
And Susan says, I want to try diamond art really bad. I've been doing crocheting like crazy for Christmas. Haven't had time.
Yeah, that's time is an issue.
Actually, it's a Clint. Was it because you were talking about TB again? LOL. And we're not talking about tuberculosis.
TB, Teddy bear?
No, it's something you eat, and don't say it because I'll put you in timeout too.
You eat it?
Don't worry about it. If you don't remember, that's all the better. She don't eat fast food anyway, so.
I don't eat. Oh. I don't eat fast food.
Everybody's talking about Zeus being a big old sweetie.
Oh, he is. He's a sweet dog.
And P&J says, Susan, Butler Family Farm, don't let your food burn. LOL. Clint says he's a big old sweetie.
He is. He's a huggy bear.
63 Clock says Zeus is so cute. Lee says, I had to put my precious little red-boned coonhound down
Oh,
on Tuesday.
dear.
Oh,
So sorry.
I hate hearing about that kind of stuff. I'm so sorry there, Lee.
Yes.
The red bones are really nice dogs
Nice.
too.
But remember, your cup can only hold as much joy as it has been carved by sorrow.
Yes.
So this experience is making much more room for joy in your life.
Yep.
It's very deep.
Jerry says she let me know. She will let me know when it is ready. There you go. You're probably already there eating.
Probably.
Ashley says sorry to hear that to Lee.
Yes. So
Everybody's
sorry,
giving
Lee.
condolences to Lee.
Yes.
And Monica had to do the same thing 2 months ago. I remember you saying something about that,
Yes.
Monica. 63 Clock says, oh, Lee, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I love my animals more than most people. So I understand. Yep.
Mhm.
We're the same way.
Yep. Mhm. Absolutely.
JR
They
says,
enrich our lives.
yeah, they do. JR says to us, I thought I run once, but I was mistaken. Right? Everybody's still giving
dear
condolences to
JR.
Lee about her pup.
Yes. But
And
she brought you joy.
Yeah, that's definitely hard when you lose a pet.
Awful.
That's really hard. It's, Zeus is only 6.
He's only 6.
So hopefully we have a number of years yet with him.
He's 6.5 in February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PNG says, does everyone here know that Kevin Tuber Chat has music you can use? Someone should drop his link.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, he does have royalty-free music you can get from his
Excellent.
channels. So hopefully somebody did find Tuber Chat's other channel and drop that.
Good.
And Robert Bartman says hi to KT. 63 Clocks is saying the rushing wind. Good to see you. I've been enjoying your uploads. Yes, Ruby has some stunning scenery.
Beautiful.
P&J or Kevin at Tuber Chat says thank you to P&J. And Lee is saying thank you to everybody. And Sandy says, "Oh, Sarah, I am the same. Someone tried to teach me to knit, and I gave up and started chainsaw. It was much easier.
Yes,
she has her electric chainsaw, Sandy.
It's a little bitty guy, but I'm learning. And we watched a TV show about chainsaw art the other week, and it was a riot.
I think it was called A Cut Above.
It was a hoot.
Yeah. We watch a lot of the little shows like that, like
just
doing art and stuff like that. One of the best ones was the big pottery challenge out of the UK. That was really good.
Yeah, but I really like
the chainsaw one was really good.
Really good.
I've watched a little bit about Blown Away because I used to do glass blowing.
Oh,
and Blown Away, the people were just too too snooty, and it's just like I can't watch it. You know,
it's the people, not the art.
Yeah, it was the people. They're
pretentious.
Thought very highly of themselves, and I know a lot of artists are like that, but
a lot are not.
I'm gonna steer clear if you like that. Everybody's talking to one another. Ruby says thanks to 63 Clocks, means a lot. Working on HWH now towards the next stage. Good. Kevin's saying thanks to or saying hello to Tiffany at Canadian Family Life. I think I'm actually getting caught up.
Woohoo.
And My Wild Home says hi to Ruby. And she's saying hi to Canadian Family Farm. Oh, Kevin. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Kevin just gave us another super chat. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. That means a lot, man. It really does. Cry. Yes, that's amazing. Everybody's doing that.
Zeus is scratching.
Yep, go let Zeus in. Everybody's saying hey to Kevin. And Ashley's dropping links from My Wild Home. 63 Clock says the Russian Wind Mountain. Looking forward to it. Your nature photography is so good. Yes, it is. What a pro. I just read what you wrote there, Kevin. I'm sorry. What a promo. You're hired. Now, Kevin, you've done wonders for our channel. You mean what you do and what everybody else does in your live streams. I mean, and aside from you and everybody that's in this chat, and all our other subs, we still be doing videos, but it's become more of a family community
Yeah.
with everybody in here. That's why we enjoy these live streams, because it's more personal.
Mhm.
Yeah, anybody can put out a video, but when you can sit here and chat with folks like this, it's a little bit more meaningful.
It's especially important to us who
Live so far from
don't
society.
get out.
I mean, we're a little ways
We don't
away
get
from
it.
people here,
Yeah.
except for crazy dogs.
Well, crazy dogs.
Come on.
Scooby Doo.
Yes.
Scooby Doo. Be a good boy.
No,
He's a daddy's
I know
boy.
what you're talking. Hey, that was
Jesus.
bad. He just tried to grab my nose. No, you're being silly. You're being silly. All right. If he's gonna start
Come
barking,
around.
give him his
No.
menu if he's gonna start barking, please.
Mm,
It's up on the counter up there.
I see it.
Anyway, sorry. The dog distracts me sometimes.
He's a demanding little cat.
Yes. 63 Clock says a Ruby at Rushing Wind Mountain. Looking forward to it. Your nature photography is good. I think I've already read that. I think I might have touched the mouse and it went stupid on me. P&J says read description before going into Kevin's lives. Tuber chat, so you know how we roll over there. Yes, definitely. And you can gain subs and you can gain watch hours by going to Kevin's Tuber chat channel.
I hope this does not set a precedent.
What? Oh, him?
Yes.
Yeah. Monica, you should check out Kevin's lives. He goes on probably 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the days. He had one this morning. I was in there for a little while, and this one I started having problems with Starlink and got booted out. And I kept coming back in, going in and out, and it was a pain in the butt. But yeah, definitely. And JR says to us, hazelnut cream, then I pour some sweet Italian creamer. There you go. That's the way to do it. I like my hazelnut too. But saying, way to go to Kevin about the super chat. Yes, I don't even know how that really fully works. So, is Monica leaving? Yeah, I just subscribed to super chat. Thanks. Okay. Amy Curtis says, good night to Monica. I don't know if one of you is leaving or not. P&J says, spelling errors. Yeah, no worry there, P&J. It gets me too sometimes. Rushing Wind says, hello to Ryan and Melody at My Wild Homes. KT says, does a train run near by the tracks? Can you use a four-wheeler snow machine? Only the train is the option. Yeah, only the train is the option for us. We do not have a trail that goes down into the Chase area. The trail system for Chase is about 5 miles south of us.
Mm-hmm.
So it is only the train, helicopter, or boat, or foot. And I've done the train and I've done the foot, and we have done the river.
We did the river last time we came up here carrying all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Moving in.
After we closed on the property, poor Jack, the guy that used to run the train depot, had the dates wrong on when the last train north was. And we showed up at the train depot on that date, and he's like, oh,
he was
no.
There.
He was white as a sheet of paper.
Oh,
and he's
terrible.
like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The last train north was yesterday. And we were like, oh, poop. Because we had chickens up here.
Yeah.
And we had all of our stuff there waiting to go. And I made some phone calls. I called my Hayes jet boat service. They weren't answering. I called Rhett from Phantom Charters, and they were getting ready to pull their boat out the next day.
And they were heading out.
They were actually heading to Anchorage
for the day.
And I called Rhett, and he was like, "Yeah, we can help you out. Just get yourself ready. Meet us at the ramp. Get it all loaded in." 2 hours later, he was dropping us off about a half mile down the track from our property.
Yep.
And we wound up having to hump it all down the tracks to our spot.
Yep.
So I mean, it was a long day because it was the last truck full of stuff. Actually, it wasn't quite the last because I went out a couple times over the next few months to grab stuff. But we had a lot of stuff I had to carry down tracks. I mean, I've got a dolly pulling stuff down the side of the tracks in the rocks, trying to get it down.
It was
the last
not
mile
easy
because we can't get that close to the house, even though the right across the tracks from us, there's a little bit of wood, and then there's a slough. Well, the slough's too shallow to get a boat up in. And it's only about 6 inches deep, and he didn't want to try to bring his boat up there because with all the weight we had in there, he was drawing probably about a foot. So I didn't want him to get stuck up there or damage his vessel.
No. And I was exhausted, and I had to give up. I did about 3 trips
Yep.
And that was the end of me.
I brought her back up here and said, sit down,
Sit
I'll get the
down,
rest.
wait. And I just started kind of unpacking and putting things
Yep.
away.
It took us
and-
days to
Oh
unpack,
gosh.
find homes for everything. I mean, this is our forever home and we didn't know where to
Yeah,
put
We
anything.
didn't have
And there was
to-
stuff here still.
Well,
Don't-
it's had 3 owners.
Yeah.
So everything that's ever been brought up here
It's
is still up
not as
here.
bad as some places I've seen.
No.
Susan Gotchi says, Sarah, I understand. I just create my own things.
Mhm.
Freehand. When I
Yep.
crochet, I'm too freestyle. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
there's nothing. Well, look at my hat. I mean,
Bad, Mike. Bad. He said the TV word.
the what?
Somebody give him a timeout. PJ said, oh no, you said it. Ashley, Mike, you're the first warning. Lee says, thank you, Sarah.
Mhm.
Ruby says, oh my God, Sarah, it is so funny. Mike saying, ha ha. I'm skipping over the links that Ashley's dropping. Thank you for dropping the links, Ashley. I
Yes,
really
thank you,
appreciate that. So
Ashley.
do the people you're dropping the links for.
Absolutely.
And if Ashley
And
or
they're
any of
all
my
friends.
yeah, if Ashley or any of the other mods are dropping links, it's people you're gonna want to check out.
Yeah.
They're really good people. We don't
Really.
hang around or drop links to people that are duds. And there's none on our channels that do that.
No. And nobody rude.
Yep.
Everybody's sweet and charming and knowledgeable and skillful.
Clint says,
Talented.
you got to get a strike to Mike. Billy says, I watched the Snow Angel video again the other day. I was so enjoying watching Zeus and hearing Rob and Sarah laughing. Probably the 3rd time I've watched it. It was a really fun video to do.
We have fun.
Maybe I'm saying it was a good video. Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked that video. And Rob Barman says, sorry to Lee. Lee says,
Yes.
also put my 10-year-old red bone down in October.
Oh,
Been a
dear.
really bad year. Yeah,
Yes.
it's hard when you lose multiple babies.
It's hard.
Sarah and I both have a thing that if we know that one of our dogs is going to be aging out soon or is sick,
We get another.
we will get another friend for the dog as they're getting
Yeah.
older or going.
My
So we have another one ready to go for us too, because we don't want to be without a baby.
no, we cannot. But my old dog was 14, something like that. Anyway,
Tully was
so
up
he was
there.
about 14, and he developed what was that cancer? It was he blood out of his mouth.
It
was
wasn't.
awful.
It was an oral melanoma.
Oral melanoma, and when he got that, I took him to the vet and watched him, and the vet said, "Well, we'll do this and see if it helped," and it helped.
Yep.
And then I went to PetSmart on Saturday morning looking for a small female dog.
And we got Zuby.
It was smart and pretty. I ended up with Zeus.
We went up with Smart and Pitta.
Oh, God.
He's
But-
a good dog.
When
When I'm not here, he's not. He doesn't do this. He
He
is a
does not
different
do
dog.
this.
When I go to town,
he
he turns into I'm watching my mommy, make sure my mommy stays safe.
yes. But when Thule finally died,
Oh, he didn't eat for days.
Zeus did not eat for 4 days. And we had only had Zeus 6 months. And they were
Was it that long?
It was that long. It was 6 months. Because Thule went in June or July.
Yeah, it's June.
It was before my birthday.
Yeah.
It was June.
Ruby says,
Oh,
deep, profound
hard.
words, Sarah.
Yes.
Ruby says, yep, sorry for your loss, Lee. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry for your loss.
Robert Bartman says, I cried like a baby when I put down my Siberian Husky.
Oh,
It's
yes.
hard losing a
It's
pet.
very hard.
I know people say, oh, it's just a pet. It's just, no, that's a family member. I don't
It
care.
is.
That is a family member. You bond with that animal.
Absolutely. And they're an incredible comfort to you.
And that's part of the reason why I stopped doing medical service dogs, stopped training them.
Right. Yeah.
Because I would get way too attached to them
Attached.
and it would break my heart to let them go. But the first dog I trained, Elsa,
Mhm.
that broke my heart. I swear I'd never have another dog after that. And of course,
Yes.
I wound up getting, Molly and Willow and Samson.
Mhm, mhm,
I've had a number of wiener dogs and I've got my golden retrievers,
mhm.
so.
Long ago, I had an exchange student from Chile, and she was so homesick. She cried in the night, And we got her finally she raised in 4-H a guiding eye pup. And she said, how am I going to part with this dog? What they did was they brought a 13-year-old girl into the 4-H meetings when the dogs were all there. And she was a blind girl. And Christina came home and said, this is why I do this. And this is important.
Yep.
And it made it possible for her to part with the dog. Boy, was our house quiet because she left, the puppy left, and then Christina left, and then, oh boy, our house was quiet.
JR, you're just not right, my friend.
What do you say?
This is rich people spend hundreds of dollars to a doctor to get a colon cleansing. But I wonder if they even know about TV, $5
That'll
box.
do it. That'll do it.
Susan Gotch says, oh, Lee,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, definitely.
Oh, dear.
Lee says, we love our pups with all of our hearts. I know all who have given their hearts to their pups and felt their loss. Yes, definitely.
I had a calico cat once that I had a lot of cats, but this calico Hannah was the best cat in the whole world.
Yeah.
When she died, oh, I was beside myself.
I'm not a cat person. I left the calico with my ex, and I wish I would have brought Alishana with me. She would have been a perfect boat cat. Amy Curry, JR, thanks for the medical advice.
Yes.
He's not just a pilot. He's also a doctor. Everybody's laughing at Amy. PNG says most of us watch each other's channels. Very nice peeps. Yes, definitely.
Very nice people.
Definitely.
Very.
And Billy says, or Railroad Mike says to Billy, son, nothing like TB, burritos, and ice cold solcheladas.
Ah.
You know what I'd like to find up here? I don't know if anybody's got it. I don't know if anybody sells horchata up here. I like horchata.
I don't know.
It's a Spanish drink made out of basically they call it rice milk.
I don't know it.
Lee says to Robert Bartman, sorry for your loss. Huskies are beautiful and such good dogs. Yes,
good dogs.
And I met some amazing Huskies over the weekend, and you guys will meet them soon as well. But it's going to be another month or two because the video is going to be taking me some time to get done because I do not have all the footage yet, and I will have to go into town to get the rest.
In February or
P&J Chalupas. Oh no, I said it too. We do like the TV sometimes. I'm not a fan of TV. It's Charles and Annalyn. How's the Philippines, guys?
Wow. Hello.
And Lee says, Rob, did you sell your blow glass work or was it a hobby? It was more of a hobby. I did sell a few pieces. Unfortunately, when we had our estate sale back in Florida, I had a bunch of my favorite pieces and they all got sold.
We just were not in control that day.
Yeah. I was making medallions and stuff like that, some pendants, and I was getting really good into what they call fuming. Basically, as you're working the glass, you're going to take a piece of silver or gold and hold it in front of the flame. So as it licks around the glass, it fumes and puts different colorations into it. I'll see if I can find some of the photos of some of the early stuff I did, because those are usually the ones I kept because they were just really, really unique. But no, I didn't keep any of it. I mean, I wanted to, and they just wound up disappearing during the estate sale.
Yeah.
But they probably wouldn't have made it up here on the journey because, I mean, I didn't have a kiln to do a proper annealing, so I was doing what's called a vermiculite annealing. Basically, I had a crock pot on high and let it get really, really hot with a vermiculite in there, stick it in there, and slowly step down the temperatures till it cools off. The problem is without having a proper kiln to anneal it, they still can be very brittle. And if you bump them wrong, it will shatter.
Makes all the difference. Like I did some low fire pottery, pit firing.
Yep.
And smoke firing and blackware. And that was extremely delicate because it wasn't really, really cured to the proper temperature.
Yep. Everybody's asking
I have one piece left.
What Billy was talking about. So, excuse me. Hopefully we'll find out. Everybody's reading Charles and Annalyn.
Nice.
Susan says to Sandy, that's a fantastic talent. I would lose Lou's arm. I love wood burning art kit I got for Christmas. Nice.
Oh yeah, that must be fun.
Billy's saying that Robert Barman, sorry about your loss of your husky. Yes.
Oh dear.
Billy's saying Paula and Jason, LOL.
Mhm.
I believe that's P&J.
Mm.
And P&J saying hello to Charles and Annalyn. Hello to Billy, or laughing at Billy. Mike says, Billy's son, yes, Mexican beer, tomato clam juice. Yes, it's like what Budweiser called a Clamato or something like that
I
years
remember
ago.
those. Yep.
It's a blue and red can. Highly recommend it with a nice Taco Bell. Oh, I got to give myself a timeout now. I said the word.
Oh.
A Baja Blast.
Mm.
Charles and Annalyn saying hello to P&J. P&J says, thanks again, Billy, for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ace, good to see you. Glad you made it in. And there's Annette Witt as well. Good to see you, Annette.
Nice.
And Billy's telling P&J, welcome. They enjoyed it. And Ruby says, Ashley, you are awesome. Thanks all you do. Yes, Ashley, we greatly appreciate you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Annette saying hello to Ashley. Lee says, I appreciate the links. Love watching you all in Alaska. Well, we love being here.
Oh,
we love
it's
sharing
a
it
great
with you.
place.
And that's part of the reason why we're doing the Airbnb here, so we can share it even more with people. Ditto to you, rock, Ashley. Yep.
Yes.
Everybody's just greeting one another. Billy says to Alaska Railroad Mike's Alaska. That's a negative Ghost Rider on that drink. LOL. It's actually not bad. And that's saying hello to Ruby. Mike says, thanks for the links, mods. I stop by those when I can.
Good.
She says, thanks to 63. Just how many of us are going to Adam and Phyllis's? Let's cut the cord after this.
Oh, yeah.
Big thumbs up, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of us are.
A lot. We are.
Yep. Well, I kind of have to. I got to be there for moderating.
Mm-hmm.
Railroad Mike says to Billy, well, truth be told, the only time I'll drink clam beer is once a year, other blue moon, and only TB. Otherwise, black bears for me. Black beers. Yeah, he likes the dark stuff.
I can not enjoy a beer. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's not one that I like.
Lee says, regard dog. Yes, Robin, Sarah. That's the very
right.
That's the way I've done it too. I've got Lily after I lost Sapphire. She was a rescue.
Yep.
Unbeknownst to me, she had a major spinal issue and seizures. Only 2 years old. Oh, that's horrible.
Dear heart.
That's horrible.
I've only had one dog in my life that we've purchased. Even Zeus. I was so lucky with Zeus. He's a purebred dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. pure pitta. But he's a wonderful dog. I was lucky with him. He's not a small female, but he's a good dog.
Robert Bartman says, Dakota was my hugging buddy for 12 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he just don't like to hike.
No, well, and he started off running everywhere with us.
Yeah, he used to chase a snow machine until he gets snow stuck between his toes.
Ice in his paws, and he cried and cried. Oh, it was awful. And he won't go out now in the winter.
Yep.
I mean, he'll go outside, and play.
He won't go running with me.
He won't run with us.
He used to chase a snow machine.
Yeah. And he won't ride.
And he won't chase. He'll chase me on the four-wheelers for a few minutes, but I keep trying to get him to come up on there and sit with me, but
no way, not going to happen.
He's too spastic. Matt says, well, after securing Turo and Outdoorsy, I booked an SUV with a rooftop tent for July.
Oh, right.
Now I don't have to pay for an Airbnb. There you go.
Now
you're saving some good cash there, Matt.
Excellent. Wise decision.
Ashley's dropping Matt's link. And P&J says, great idea to Matt.
Yes.
And this says my son's friend is going to 2,500 for a cat. Ooh, that's an expensive little kitty. I can't say anything. If I ever get a Leon burger, they're a lot higher price.
No, not a cat.
And I do like my Leos. Lee says to Robert Bartman, 12 years. You gave him a wonderful active life. Yes, that sounds like it for sure.
Good.
JR says,
companion.
Tonight I will have Himalayan rabbit stew for dinner. I found Himalayan in the road. Poor Sarah's going to choke on her drink. Slow down, Sarah.
I swallowed. Oh, that was
good. That was good, JR.
Very good, JR.
Mike says, did you get it on your sled dog tour, Rob? No, I did not, Mike. Unfortunately, they have a sick pup that is passing from cancer. So we decided to delay the mushing excursion until next month or March. So we'll see when it's going to get done. I'm talking with Kale on a regular basis to figure out when he wants to do it. But I got a lot of B-roll footage and some other stuff, and we'll get everything set up for when it comes time to do the full-length video. And it's probably going to be about an hour-long video when I do that one, but it's going to be well worth it. If you are new to dog mushing, basically they're going to teach me how to mush a dog sled in very short order. So it's going to be an interesting ride.
And Willow is the
dog center of the world.
And the jumping off place for the Iditarod.
Yep.
And that's where they are.
Let's see. Amy says, Rob, I think you'll have to learn to make your own horchata. It's worth it. Yeah. I have a recipe for horchata, but I have never made it. Sometimes I get a little nervous about trying to make things that I've never done before. Like I've got a sourdough starter over here. I've never done it yet. And I keep wanting to, but I see so many people talking about how much work it is. And it's just like, I like easy bread. Yeah. But I could be wrong too. They could have just been how those people were doing it that I watched on YouTube. Damn YouTube.
And I had a starter for yogurt once, and I kept it for almost a year, but I did lose the start. And I guess that's the largest danger with the breads as well, is that you lose
you lose your starter. And Lee says, "Oh, I always loved blowing glass. Yes, please show us the pics sometime. I will. I'll put them up when I find them. I'll put them up on my community tab."
Glass is a beautiful medium.
Yep. Really Bartman says, "Thank you so much to Billy." 63 Cluck says, JR, you're on fire tonight, right? And where's my other little jokester? Where are you at, Sandy? Usually you're telling some good jokes too. Rushing in saying hi to Ace. Ruby saying hi to Ace, sorry, and to Robert. Ashley's dropping links. Ed's laughing at JR, and there's onto it, Ozzy. Good to see you in here.
Absolutely.
Says hi, Rob and Sarah. Everyone just stopping in for a few minutes on flood watch at the moment. Ooh. Oh, gosh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
And Charles and Annalyn in the Philippines say, great weather here today in northern Cebu. Warm and breezy with a little overcast. Nice. That overcast will probably make it a little bit cooler than normal.
Comfortable.
Robert Bartman says, he gave me an active life. One time he got into a skunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have skunks here.
We do not have
We have porcupines here, and luckily they don't come around the house too much. So
my Roddy got into a skunk, and every time she smelled one when we were driving and she was sitting in the car, she would crawl under the back seat of the car and hide. She remembered it. And she also got into ants, I think it was, and porcupines. She was an adventurer.
P&J says, we are gonna head out. Time for a shower and snack before Alaska cut the cord. See you all there. Good night.
Yes,
not a problem, P&J. We'll see you over there.
Absolutely.
About 30 minutes, or no, about 20 minutes, and we'll actually sign off here and get you guys going over there.
Yeah, we're having leftovers.
Everybody's saying hi to Ace. Lee says, Rob and Sarah, is your weather the same as alone or remote? No,
absolutely not.
She gets a lot colder.
A lot colder.
We are in a thermal inversion due to our elevation and our exposure to the sun in the
Which-
wintertime.
We didn't even know about it, and we are so lucky.
Yeah. When like Adam and Phyllis down in Willow are like -20 or 30, when Alone's at -30 or 50.
Yeah.
Getting Alone. I don't know if she goes to -50, but most of the
But
time
cold.
we're maybe 5 below to 5 above.
Right.
We did a video. It was actually one of the first collaboration videos I ever did with Alone, Adam and Phyllis, the Gnomestead, and my friend Paul Heeman and my friend Danielle down in the Carolinas.
Yes,
where
that was so cute.
we talked about and compared about the weather here in Alaska. And I'll pin it into the community page. If those who have not seen it, you can see it.
It was so
And
cute.
we were like 5 above. David at the Gnomestead was like 5 above. Adam and Phyllis were like a -30, and Alone was like -35. I think Paul Heeman and just sitting in the landing area was at like -35. It was just crazy. The temperature variants were like all over the place.
The only person warmer than we were was Danielle.
Yeah, that's because
She's
in
in
the Carolinas.
The Carolinas. I thought it was a scream.
Yep. And on to it. Ozzy's greeting some folks. And I've got to be getting close to the bottom here. Wow.
Mm.
And I appreciate all you guys being here. We
Absolutely.
appreciate y'all being here
I
tonight.
do.
Everybody's saying bye to P&J.
Nobody wants to throw a party and have nobody come.
Man, 68 Sourdough's laughing at JR. Says, LOL, oh my God.
Mhm.
Matt says, JR, you almost killed Sarah. No, don't do that, please. Thanks for the Himalayan, JR. I needed to go left and right. That was good.
Excellent. Oh,
I'll have to
dear.
remember that one.
Ah,
Robert Barman, here at Cut the Quarter B Square, right?
mhm.
Bring your drinks because you're gonna need it with those two because they are our
They
characters.
Scream.
And there's a reason why we
More
like
fun.
them, and that's part of it.
There's a lot of reasons. why we like
In all
Good
honesty, they're
people.
a really amazing couple.
Good people.
They're
Interesting,
amazing.
fun, talented, knowledgeable.
Jared says, glad I could help. Sorry. I'm talking too much. I'm not breathing enough. 63 Clucks is signing off. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Robin, Sarah, and Ashley.
Yes.
Take it easy, 63 Clucks, and thank you again for the super chat. I do appreciate that. And
Absolutely.
Kevin, if you're in here
Oh.
still, I appreciate yours as well, my friend.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's a milestone, and it just speaks well of our friends.
And Ruby at Rushing Wind says, taking off now, guys. Enjoy being here. Have a great night. Not a problem. You
Yes,
too, Ruby.
You too.
Good to see you in here. And Jared's dropping a link. What is that? It says Curmudge Inn ACTC live link. Thank you for dropping that for Adam and Phyllis.
Yes.
Appreciate that. Robert Bartman says our daughter's dash on runs through 2
Oh
feet
my.
of snow with those little
Little
legs.
legs.
Just to move. Yeah. My little Molly, when I got Molly was she was supposed to be a mini dachshund. So she's supposed to weigh like between 8 and 12 pounds. When we got Molly, she was 26 pounds.
Oh my.
Not Sarah's, me and my ex Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
And Molly's belly dragged on the ground.
Poor
And she
Molly.
couldn't get out of her own way. And I finally got her healthy and trimmed up where she was at her proper weight. And let me tell you, that little dog was nothing to mess with after that. She wanted to go, 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 go. But she was the whining weenie because if she wanted something, she had this high-pitched whistle whine that she would do until you gave her what she wanted.
Speaking of dogs, is ours out?
Yeah, he's right behind us.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, dachshunds have a special place in my heart. And that says, I chased a possum off the porch about an hour ago.
Yes.
Fun.
Good job.
We had 1 possum in Alaska. Then it became 4 in Alaska. Down in Homer, he came in on a ship.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And Grubby was the name that they gave him, was running around until the Homer Police Department finally caught him. And then they found out Grubby had babies. Grubby was
a
Grubette.
Yes.
And it was funny. If you guys are on Facebook, look up the Homer, Alaska PD Department.
Mhm.
Some of the posts they come up with are hysterical. I love the Homer PD Department. They are just they're amazing, and they're always poking fun at either the Anchorage PD, the Wasillipede, or their favorite ones to poke at is Alaska State Troopers. And some of the conversation, I don't know who their PR people they have are, but they're amazing. I love them because they come up with some funny stuff with one another.
Cute.
And there's Ari Smith. Is that Randy?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure. I've seen him in
I don't-
Jerry's live and a few other lives before. And I think it might be Randy. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Maybe.
greeting Ari Smith. And Billy says to Robert Bartman, I love Dachshunds. The happiest, funniest little dogs. Yeah, they are. Well, they can be kind of cranky. When I had Willow was a great dog, unless you got close to her and when she was around me. Man, she protected me like there was no tomorrow. Willow was my turbo dog. She started walking and her ears go flat back and her tail goes straight out like she was running fast. She didn't go very fast. But she walked everywhere. We walked the golf course 2 times a night. And that's a couple miles.
Wow.
Lee says, I have 5 red bones over 30 years. All of them,
Wow.
except for Lily, has tangled with porcupines and skunks,
Mhm.
both prevalent in Maine. Yes, yeah.
Yep.
We had a lot of porkies and skunks in New Hampshire when I was growing up. And Sandy says, you have the Sandys mixed up with what's said besides a great name, right? The 2 other Sandy. LOL. Here is your joke. Why wouldn't the Alaskan Malamute go to bed? He was too husky.
Can't wait.
And it was you, Sandy. Mike says, heading out, working on a couple of new videos tonight. I may stop
Good.
at Alaska, cut the cord for a bit. If not, have a great night or good night, Curmudge Inn and everyone else. Not a problem, Mike. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
I'll be in touch with you, Mike. I got a couple questions for you over the next few days. And there's Brooke Trout. Good to see you,
Yay,
Brooke
Brooke.
Trout. 65 degrees down in Venice. Been here listening and doing stuff around the house. Not a problem. You're
Good
not
for
out in
you.
the gazebo?
Mm.
Harry's Smith saying hi to Ruby and to Ashley. Everybody's greeting Brooke Trout. And there's Ray's in Alaska. Good to see you in here, Ray's in Alaska. I didn't see you sneak in.
Welcome. Glad.
Everybody's greeting Ray's in Alaska and Ari Smith. Susan says, I have to go. Be blessed. Good night,
Thank you,
Susan. It was great
Susan.
seeing you in here. And Charles and Adeline, we have 2 dogs and many cats. We are looking for a blue-eyed husky. Well, there you go.
Yeah. They're pretty dogs.
Yep.
I had 5 cats at one point.
Lee says, I've never
lot
seen a
of cats.
possum.
I had one on my porch. He got hit by a car. And I dragged him onto the porch and I thought he was going to die, but he didn't. I was hanging out. It was a bad trip. But
She rescued him.
I rescued him. Short story.
Yeah.
I rescued him.
Robert Bartman says, Toke had 5 days of 40 below, and the coldest was 50 below last winter. Yeah.
Ooh,
I knew it was pretty
that's
cold last
cold.
winter. Yep. Ari
is
Smith is
cold.
Randy. Good to see you in here,
Good.
Randy. Did you change the name, Randy? And Ashley's dropping links. Matt says, I need everyone to cross all the digits that no parts of the plane fall off as I fly up to Alaska
Yeah.
at the end of the month. Right? That was crazy.
Yeah.
If you didn't hear about it, one of the Alaskan Airlines had one of the emergency doors blow out the other night in flight.
Nobody injured.
Nope, nobody got injured.
Amazing.
Billy says possum is the most common roadkill around here in the South Central Alabama.
That was in West Virginia. That I had my.
Ashley says possum link. Possum link above.
Yes.
It's North America's only marsupial.
They're friendly little characters.
Yeah, they're actually not aggressive.
No, they're
and
quite dear.
They're actually very good to have around.
But
Like
they
they like to
smell
eat bugs.
awful.
Yep. And Brooke Trett says, my sister-in-law rescues dogs at the moment. She has 12.
Ooh.
Picked up 4 more little pups, so I'm around. So now proud new owner of a little mutt.
Yay.
Not a problem. The little mutts sometimes
are
make the best
good
dogs. We had a mutt on the farm growing up, and Buffy was one of the best dogs I'd ever seen. Okay, Doug Mom says to Matt, LOL, but seriously, good luck. Barbara says, good night. See you at Alaska Cut the Cord. Not a problem, Robert. Great to see you. And hello, high water. You will hear from me tomorrow. On to what
Okay.
Ozzy says, even I saw about the plane, Matt AK, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that was all over the news. Randy says, yep, I'm not doing live while driving anymore. That's good, Randy.
Yeah, good plan.
Especially with that big old truck of
Yeah, good
yours.
plan. Yeah, good plan.
Matt says, on to what Ozzy, 737 MAX. So any issues with that particular plane are going to be headlines everywhere. Yeah,
I
that's for
bet.
sure.
I bet.
That's a big
yeah.
old plane.
Yeah.
Sourdough says, yeah, I heard sounded like a patch size of door. Boeing
Mhm.
stock took a hit because of that. I
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
And
I
from the
bet,
video, it
yeah.
looks like the actual door got sucked out, the one
Boy.
in front of the wings. Not at the wing, but the next emergency up. And Clint says, good evening, everyone. See you in a few minutes. Yep.
Mhm. Thanks for stopping.
And that says we were supposed to get 48 inches of snow
Oh my.
last week and only got less than an inch. Hey?
Yeah. See, that's like here. The weirdest winter.
Yep. And Matt says it was a plug for a potential emergency door that's not required for that 737 layout. So that's good to know.
Mhm.
And Lee says, I was just about to ask if possums were friendly. They're not bad little critters.
No, they're quite. They're much calmer and more friendly than raccoons.
Yes, definitely. Ashley
Raccoons
says,
can be quite fierce.
Ashley says, I'll eat about anything, but not a possum. I would tell you why, but it's a little graphic. Not a problem, Ash. You can tell me on the phone next time we talk. Ashley says, good night to Clint. Everybody's saying good night to Clint. Ashley says, took the cell phones right out of people's hands. Oh, I bet it did.
Yeah, grabby little critters.
And Lee says, my ex-husband worked on planes. He told me if people knew how thin they are, they'd never go fly again. Oh, trust me, and I know. My dad back in the 60s was also an airline, or he was a mechanic for an air company. And I'm sure that he would tell everybody the same thing. And I've flown a lot, so I know how bad some can be too. And I've flown small and large. And there's Troy Sutton says, my great aunt used to cook possum all the time. And from what I hear, it actually can be quite tasty.
Yes.
I've never tried to cook it.
Nope.
I don't think I get the chance to do it. I'll probably wind up cooking up a porcupine quicker than a little possum up here.
We had a porcupine on the porch.
Yeah, and that porcupine
big
was
one. Oh my goodness.
He was bigger around than Zeus was.
Oh goodness.
But he was fanned out pretty good too.
Yes,
but even when he
was.
wasn't fanned out, he's probably about the size of a Cocker Spaniel. Rob Barman says, good night, Mike. Well, I think we're about at the end. We've got about 10 minutes before Adam and Phyllis start. If anybody has any last minute questions, now's the time to ask them, and I'll answer them. Getting a little tongue tied. I've been talking too much and I'm out of a drink. And Matt says, if I didn't have flight credits I have to use, I would just blaze up to AK in my truck, almost cheaper, and then I'd have my truck the next time, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Lee says, I can't imagine a skinny porcupine, right?
Yeah, right, true.
Ashley says, my dad went up on a hill, went up in a lot of military planes. He hates to fly.
Yeah.
Never been. Well, I have been inside military planes, but I've never flown them. When I was a kid back in New Hampshire, Pease Air Force Base was still open, and which is now a commercial airline. But I used to go and hang out in the refuelers. Onto what I says, I'm facing 30 hours in one of a tin cans to get to AK.
Oh, 30 hours. That's
the planes,
a long time.
Very rarely do you actually see something happen on an airplane. So it shouldn't be that bad. Why 30 hours? Philippines. When my buddy used to go to the Philippines, that was only about 24 hours. You must have some layovers.
Yeah.
And that says the possum was pulled
the grease pan
off the grill and just wanted something to eat, right?
Yes.
They're just hungry.
They're funny little characters.
Yeah, she says, Ozzy, I think it will be worth it. Yes, I agree. Charles and Annalyn ask, how close is our nearest neighbor? Our nearest neighbor is about 3 to 4 miles away. No, Johnson's closer than 5.
Closer than 5.
He's 3 to 4 miles away. Matt says, I've made the drive to from Utah to Alaska in 3.5 days, looking to beat the record sometime. LOL.
Wow.
Right?
Mm.
Hey, Christine from Gillen Farms. Good to see you, Miss Christine. Ashley, drop her link for me if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley says, I've never flown. You're going to be soon.
Wow. Yeah.
Ashley, make sure you get in touch with me soon.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There we go. And Charles, we can be in Alaska in about 16 to 20 hours. Yep.
Good.
Robert Bartman, the plug went out at 16,000 feet and they went down to 10,000 quickly.
Ooh.
I wouldn't doubt it. Talk, you get some
Oh.
free fall going in on there.
Mm-mm.
And Christine says hi and thanks, Ashley. And there's Johnny from Gillen Farms. Good to see you in here, Johnny.
Hey.
And JR says, I love to fly, but only private jets.
Mm.
I've never had that pleasure.
Nope,
I've only done
me
small
either.
aviation aside from commercial jets, but
Okay,
I've flown Go Bosches and some of the light sports and ultralights.
Yeah. My first flight, I was about 8. I was under 10. And my mother took me to the Adirondacks and we flew off to a small island where her father had visited. That was my first flight. It was quite fun.
Yep.
The pilot dropped us off and came and got us.
Yep.
Memorable. I was a long time ago.
Let me get through these last few
Mhm.
comments here real quick because we're going to head over to Adam and Phyllis
Mhm.
at Alaska Cut the Cord. Ashley, would you get a link drop real quick for Adam and Phyllis, sir, Ashley?
Yeah.
Johnny at Gillen Farm says, watching on the big screen. Oh, cool.
Woo,
Appreciate
good.
that. And Christine says, visiting Alaska is on our bucket list. Well, you guys
Yes.
know, if we have space, you got a place to stay up here, guys.
Absolutely.
AK Dog Mom says, see everyone over at Alaska Cut the Cord in a few minutes.
Rah, rah.
Rob Barmer says, thanks, Rob. And good night, Sarah and all. And Ashley's dropping a link for Alaska Cut the Cord. Thank you very much. And she
Thank
dropped
you,
Johnny and Christine's links. Appreciate that very much. And there's the link again. And onto it, Ozzy says she's going to be flying Qantas.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys. So I want to thank my moderators. You guys are amazing. You guys help out a lot. I don't think I need the glasses anymore. I can see without them now. You guys are all amazing. Not just the moderators, but everybody that comes into these chats. You know, you guys give us something to look forward to every week, and we really do look forward to this.
We do.
Being able to sit here and chat with you all.
I clean up and fuss with my hair for you guys.
But being able to sit here and chat with you guys gives us more of a purpose than just doing our videos and existing every day. It gives us something to really look forward to.
It's part
Being
of
out here in the bush, we do not have a lot of interaction with people aside from you all. And a lot of it is just in our videos. We like to be able to see you guys. Well, we can't see you, but be able to chat with you guys a little more one-on-one. And that's why we really, really like doing this. It's so much nicer to be able to have you all here to be able to do this.
Words are big. We love your words.
Lee says, my ex built and flew ultralight experiments.
Ooh.
Many rides in them safe. Yeah, most of your ultralights are pretty good. And Johnny, Christine say, we look forward to seeing you guys. And Lee says, thank you, Rob and Sarah. Thanks for all your kind, heartfelt words. You're welcome. Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. Johnny, Christine, Ashley, onto it, Ozzy, Annette, Alone, Mitchell's on Alaska, Ace, Amy Curry, Lee Batchelor, everybody. Billy. I mean, I'm not going to remember all your names. I mean, there was 47, 50 people in here at one time, but y'all have a special place in our hearts.
Absolutely.
Y'all give us, so much to look forward to, and we greatly appreciate that. You guys have helped us grow this channel tremendously over the last pretty much 9 months that we've built this YouTube. Yeah, I had a few videos out prior to that, but it wasn't really until February when I started really publishing a weekly video. And you guys have made this channel grow dramatically.
And way after that, I don't know when we started lives.
We started lives after we got Starlink. Right. So that was in May, I think, is when we started our lives. Maybe a little bit earlier.
Yep. Adam and Phyllis came up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, let's all go over to Adam and Phyllis's live. They're probably about to start, so let's all head over there. It was great seeing you guys, and we look forward to seeing you again on the next live and over at Adam and Phyllis's for happy hour.
All right.
You all have a great day, and we'll see you again sometime soon. Bye.